What is up, players? Welcome back to the channel, and I hope you all having a good day. And as most of you know, and as most of you have right now, the Golden Expedition is back on our servers. Now, I'm a bit late with this video. The event actually started yesterday. I just did not have the time to put out this video yesterday, and I was waiting for a new microphone, which I got today. So hopefully the sound is a bit clearer than normal. I definitely hope so. But today I wanted to go over the update that we had the other day about the Golden Expedition. We had a few things that were updated, and I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like in game. So let's get into it. Before I get back into it, I just want to show you guys that I finally got my Aniba link. I am an official affiliate with Aniba, and I posted my link down in the description below. So if you are spending on the game and you want to buy Apex coins, then you can use my link below and you will support me and get your Apex coins as normal. And at the moment, Aniba has a 10% cashback on, so make sure to make use of that and support me at the same time. Thank you. So the first thing that they changed was the health and duration of the Golden Expedition elephant, the Golden War elephant. Now, I can't show you guys that right now because the elephant is not active. I think it was here an hour and a half ago. But I did do it earlier today. And it is up to 450 million HP, which I think is pretty decent because before it was 250 million, which went down quite fast. So it almost doubled. I'm just trying to show you guys how many points you get. You get 8,000 points. So if we get a calculator here, because my maths suck. 1 second, sorry. We can calculate how many points you get off the golden elephant. So 8,000, you get 10,000 damage, you get 8,000 points. So if we do 450 million divided by 10,000, which is 45,000 times 8,000 points. So in total you get 360 million points off one golden elephant, which I think is pretty decent. Especially if you look at the scores now between our servers, 3.24 billion and 3.75. So if you have 3 golden elephants a day, that means you get 1 billion points just of golden elephants a day. Now that is obviously not for one server, but that's the total of points you get from the golden elephant a day. So I think that's pretty good update. I'm happy with that. Now the second update they have is they changed the duration. There's not much to show you there because as you can see here, it's 1 day, 10 hours left. So this is the second day, tomorrow, and then we're done. Now they optimized the point obtaining methods in Golden Expedition. Points earned through non-player battles have increased, which is actually true. If you go back into the points, you can see that defeating tribes, for example, I believe this is 60,000 now, and I think before this was 18,000. I'm not 100% sure about that. But that's a massive upgrade. You actually get good points from tribes, and not just from tribes, from resources as well. If you think about it, a node has about 4 million resources. So every 100 resources, you get 60 points. So if you get a 4 million resources, you get 2.4 million points, which is pretty good. It's pretty good. So it's actually worth it now to gather resources and kill tribes. I think even more than killing units, to be honest, because lose one tier 7 unit gives you 30 points, and gravely wound one tier 7 unit is 15 points. So you need to do a lot of battling to make up for those points, which is fine for whales or krakens, but the low level players have some chance to actually compete as well now, which you can see that we have a lot more points in our lower players. I'm not doing much this event, to be honest. We're not going to win stellar this event this season, so we're just chilling, to be honest. We're not going to win this, which is fine. I'm not here to win this one, to be honest. Now 4, they optimized the actual effect of the limited time buff in full scale attack event. Yeah, they increased the hospital. So if I go to the events and I go to the full scale attack, you can see this is active for the whole duration of the Golden Expedition. And you can see you can get temporary buff that increases the hospital capacity and healing speed until the end of the event. Now, in the rules, it does not say how much that is, but in the announcement, they told us you get 700,000 extra hospital capacity, which is massive. and you get 50% healing speed boost. That's for the whole duration of this event. Okay, you can increase this for, I think it's 5 minutes. That's separate. Okay, this whole duration here is plus 700,000 hospital capacity and plus 50% hospital speed. What's it called? 50% healing speed. So if we go to my hospital right now, where is it? I always lose track of the hospital there. Heal. You can see that my capacity is 999,000. So there's no way to zero me really, because I'm quite low on troops. I have 877,000 troops. So if you attack my citadel, all of these troops could pretty much go into the hospital. So I do think that's a good update. I think this does help with the attacking of citadels. So good update there. Very happy with that one. And then the last one was optimize the overall reward output of Golden Expedition, greatly enriching the rewards. Well, I'm a bit disappointed with that one. Because there's two ways of looking at this, okay? If you just look at this shop, you'll be like, it's a pretty decent shop, right? You have 5 of these, you have 1 of these, 2 of these, 150, you know, it's decent. You can get 6k of these, you get some speed ups, you get some more gems, you get some of the magma crystals. Actually, you get 25 days of training speed ups if you're going to buy them all, which I am doing. But the thing is, this is an event that lasts 3 days of war. Okay, so if these are the rewards for 3 full days of war, if you go all out and you go for the win, that's not worth it. I think this store is worth for a casual player, but if you actually want to win this event, then for these kind of players, they lose more than they gain. Okay, so in my opinion, it's not worth to win this event unless you are going for the stellar win. If you don't go for the stellar win, I would just play this event pretty casually, go farming, go kill tribes, whatever. You know, go for all of that, get as many points as you can, but try not to lose many troops, because you just don't get that back in the rewards, because there's nothing good here. Like, you know, you kill the boss first, you get some of these, okay, you get 30 hours of speed ups, which is nothing. You get some resources, the space rewards aren't great either. So I would not suggest pushing for this event unless you want to win stellar. And that is the reason that we won't push this event either, because it's just not worth it and we won't win stellar. We actually lost our first MEE, which I lost the footage of. I don't have the footage right now. I actually lost it. It was my first time recording with OBS, and I had a black screen for a long time, so there was not much to see. And then I started recording with my Windows recording app, but I don't know what happened with that recording. It's gone. I recorded for 2 hours, but all of the footage is gone. So I'm sorry about that, but we lost our MEE, so we are fourth, and we are quite far behind, as you can see, 1.3 million after our first one. So we're not going to win this stellar, which is fine. You can't win them all, but that means that it makes more sense for us not to push this event, because the rewards just are not worth it. So that's my take on this new update. I think overall a good update, but I think the rewards are not great still. It's not worth it to win this event unless you try to win stellar, which is only really, you know, 1 or 2 kingdoms out of the whole bracket that can win stellar. So it's a little bit disappointing, I guess. I think as for rewards, we might need to have some rewards that are specific to the Golden Expedition. Like, let's say the winning server gets, I don't know, coins to spend in a shop where you can get exclusive city skins or something, you know. Let's say these coins, you save them up, you win a few MEEs, you know, the more you do, the more you get. And then after a few GEEs, you have enough to spend them in the store and get a exclusive city skin or something, or troop team, or I don't know, anything that could make it worth it. You know, you might be like, oh, I really want that skin, I want to push, I want to get as many points as possible. But now these points disappear. You don't keep these points after the GEE ends. So yeah, I don't know what they have to do, but something like that might help. That would make me a bit motivated, but I think everyone has different ideas of how to fix this event. But besides the rewards, I do think all of these updates are helping with this event. The event is a bit better, but still it's not my favorite event. I know everyone was asking for more PvP, but I don't think this is it. So I hope the other event that's coming at the end of this month, the Four Kingdom KVK, is a bit more exciting than this one. I think it will be, because you have more objectives there, right? You all build to the middle of the map to get the IC, I guess, or whatever they decide to put in there. But the only objective in Golden Expedition is the elephant, and it's just not it. We need more objectives. That's pretty much what I think. But besides that, I think it's a pretty good update. Happy with it. And we're almost there, I think. We're just not there yet, right? But we're going into the right direction. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know how your guys' Golden Expedition is going. And I will see you in the next one.